we're back playing some more All the Mods 3, and we left off a little while ago. So it's been a bit of a rocky road with this mod pack. It's not the fault of the mod pack. It's been a rocky road because of the fact that we started playing the pack. We did like 2 or 3 streams on the pack, and then the 3rd and 4th and maybe even the 5th stream that I did on the pack all ended in blue screens. So I started streaming, and then like halfway through the stream, my computer just blue screened and the whole thing shut down. And I didn't put those on YouTube or anything because they were like 15-minute streams. We didn't get a whole lot done, but we did get some stuff done in those like little 15-minute segments. And so, just in case you missed any of those like crash streams, basically what we've been working on is this tree farm over here. We've got ourselves a planter and a harvester. They're not called planters and harvesters anymore because in 1.12 it's not Mine Factory Reloaded. It's a new, I guess, replica mod called Industrial Foregoing. I was calling it Forging for the longest time, and I was literally just on the precipice of calling it Industrial Forging again. It's not. It's called Industrial Foregoing. And so we've got the plant gatherer down here beneath everything else. If we've got, oh gosh, we've got our slime boots as well. I completely forgot about those. We've got ourselves this guy, the plant sower. So this is basically the planter. That is basically the harvester. And the setup, for those of you who have seen Mine Factory Reloaded before, is exactly the same, right? Over here, we got a plant sower. We put in the saplings. We give it power. It plants those saplings. We made ourselves a range add-on, a tier 7 range add-on, so it gives it quite a nice range boost. Plants trees in a nice, I think, 15 by 15 area, although I'm not quite sure about that. Also, we do need to do some work in today's stream because this area down here is actually atrocious. There's no easy way to get down to it, and once you get down there, it is just a complete mess. And so we do have to work on that at some point in today's stream. But basically, if you missed any of the like crash streams, any of the blue screen streams, we've got a tree farm, we've got automated wood. It's a work in progress. It's still got some work to do, but it's there. We can use it for power, which is hopefully what we'll get into at some point in today's stream, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to work on getting towards an applied energistic system because as anybody who has ever watched anything that I've ever done with Minecraft will know, I hate chests. They're horrible. Like, they get the job done in the early game, but they're a pain. They are a huge pain in the backside when it comes to like finding stuff and just being good at their job. And so what I want to work on is getting a very basic applied energistic system, right? We've got the calculation press, we've got the inscriber engineering press. However, we're missing the logic press, and we're missing, I think, the silicon press is the only other one. Silicon, I don't think we need the name press. I'm actually not quite sure what the name press does, if I'm being honest. What does it do? Can I press U? Does it do nothing? Is it quite literally just useless? I can press U on all the rest of them. I can't press U on the name press. Anyway, we still need 2 presses. And so I think one of the first things I'm going to have to do in today's stream is go on a bit of an expedition to try and find a couple of presses because we're missing just 2. Now, I should probably also actually do a bit of an inventory dump. Let me get rid of a couple of items here. Kind of want to keep the torches. We should probably I'll keep a bit of cobblestone just in case we have to do like a little bit of building, but I can't really see us having to do too much. We do have a crafting table on a stick, which is good. We don't have any space. We don't have any space, which is why we're doing all this in the first place. Do we have a slime sling? Did I make a slime sling? Let me check here. Yes, we did. Okay, fantastic. If you haven't seen this before, this thing is 10 out of 10. Also, actually thinking about it, I should probably make a compass, right? Helps if you can spell Isaac. Compass. Because that's going to make our life so much easier in terms of actually finding ourselves one of these. So if I take you, and then was it just 4 iron? Yeah, just 4 iron. Okay. We got iron in our inventory. Let us do something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. Okay. Oh no, you can craft them. You can craft them like with the metallurgic infuser, I guess. Yeah, actually, I guess that would have been like real easy, actually. To be fair, because you can get the engineering press with diamond dust and skystone, and then you can turn the engineering press, I think, into any other press using skystone dust, right? So yeah, it looks like I could have done it, but at the same time, I mean, we've already got them now. There's no point going back on that, is there? You know, I mean, geez. Also, let me do a quick, like, tour of this this spawn here, because this looks great. 3 apples, take 1. Oh, I mean, they did say only take 1, so I can't be abusing the system there. I should probably put this in my lunchbox. Do I have any apples in here? I don't. Look at that. Boom. Fits in perfectly. Also, I don't know if this was made like spooky for Halloween. I completely missed Halloween. But if this was a Halloween like spooky graveyard, I love it. I actually love it. Flippin' heck. You know, some people are so much more creative than I am on this server. Night Crusade server workshop, caution, under construction. I think we saw a little bit of this before, but it's definitely advanced since the last time I did it. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, I think it's definitely advanced. Oh, but look at this. I have never seen this before. Pump jack. I saw it before in the previous stream when we looked at it for the first time, but I've still... is that new? Or am I just, like, behind the times? I mean, it's probably the latter, right? What is over here? Oh! Look at this. Guys, you gotta raise some sticky cheese for us in the Twitch chat. Again, there's me trying to optify and zoom in. McStinkies is the name of... I love the fact that people keep building Nick's skin all over the servers. It's actually fantastic. Oh, wow. I love this. Okay, is this someone's base or is this just like a spawn area? McStinky's fast food. How did they name that? Is that like a... Can you make... Is it like your team name that shows up? Because I love that it's called McStinky's fast food. Also, where is the entrance? I would like to purchase something from this establishment. Here we go. What can we get? There we go. The stinky cheeses. I love it. Oh, wow, yeah. Look at this! McStinky's. What does that say? Aniskal Moving Company. What? Our food stinks. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. I actually love this. Okay, I'm going to take a BLT. Who doesn't love a good BLT? A little mayo on there. Oh, guys, you've got to check out McStinky's Iskal Moving Company. Fast food and restaurant. They sell the best BLTs. Oh, this is quite... Oh, I love this. I love this. Can I get... Oh, am I allowed back here? I mean, is this what McDonald's looks like behind the scenes? I mean, that's crazy. Look at this. It's like the CEO's office. They sit right here with a cytogenic insulator. Oh my goodness. You need like a safe back here filled with like thermal expansion coins. They added coins, didn't they? Got all these little like copper coins, gold coins. You just need like stacks and stacks of coins. You need like massive crates filled with coins. That's how you're going to make that perfect. Oh my goodness. This is great though. This is actually great. And still, I love this. I love... Nick's going to be happy when he sees this. Look at this. Oh, fantastic. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do a slash spawn here. And by that, I mean slash home. I would like to work on getting myself a very basic applied energistics 2 system. Now, to do that, we first of all have to get our pistons and also turn off auto jump because it is so freaking annoying. I hate it with a passion. It's horrible. But anyway, I digress. Do we have any space at all in these? You know what? Okay, a few minutes here of clear up time because we've got so much trash that I don't need. And actually, thinking about it, let me just make like a trash can, right? Because I want to be able to just throw stuff away because we've got way too much stuff that is just taking up too much space. We don't need all of this stuff wasting our inventory space. So let me just like throw some fuel into here. Let's get some stone. Let's make a trash can from Extra Utilities 2, and let's just get rid of like these tiny piles of dust. So they're not necessary. We don't need them. We don't need them. All right, so we need a little bit of wood. Thankfully, we've got a ton of dark oak, which is great. And so if we do something like this, something like that, and then I believe like this and like this, if memory serves me right, which apparently it just 100% does not. All right, let me look here. Do we have what it takes? Excuse me? I've got to make a quantum storage trash can in order to get an extra utilities trash can? It's the same recipe. Are you telling me I have to use an oak chest? Do I have to use an oak chest here? Thankfully, I can craft my normal chest into an oak chest, which is quite nice. But do I have to do this? And then I'm assuming that this one's maybe better. But you know what, game? No, just... Also, get rid of this cobblestone. I don't want it. Just for making me do that, I'm going to craft it right into an extra utilities one. There we go. See? Flippin' heck. All right. Get that down. Get rid of some of this trash. Let's not accidentally get rid of the presses. That would not be good at all. But let us get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need. Like tiny piles of dust can get out of here. They take up too much space and they don't give us enough in return. Cobblestone, we've got way too much of it. We've got way too much cobblestone. Look at this. Too much cobblestone. Don't need it all. We can get more cobblestone easily. We've got our drill. So I need a piston, right? So let's get some cobblestone. Let's get some wood. Let's get some redstone. And we've already got some iron. So we should be able to fairly easily do that. Also, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we got a bunch of slime. And we should be able to craft those right back into slime balls. And so, if I was to go straight on in with the inscriber, which is this guy over here, we should be able to make this, I don't think, with any problem. So I'll take 2 of you. And then we'll do something like this. I might as well do it manually because otherwise we're going to be waiting forever for it to loop around on the crafting grid there. And then finally, all we need is some fluix crystals. Now, that does remind me, because I was taking a quick sneak peek at my to-do list before the stream started. Over here, we have got a to-do list, right? And we've kind of drifted somewhat away from the to-do list over the course of the last few streams. We got a sleeping bag, which we haven't yet made. Get a redstone clock. I believe that was for the smeltery. We have done that, actually. I didn't think we had. Finish tent base. I mean, that one's gonna be a long-term work in progress. Tree farm is pretty much done. It does have a bit of work left to do with it, but it's mostly done. But nether portal right there at the bottom. We need to get ourselves a nether portal. Now, I don't think we have any obsidian whatsoever. No, we don't. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have to go down into the mines with a little bit of water and get some ourselves. Now, I'm fairly certain, like 99.876% certain that A, this guy is going to try and attack us, B, that we should be able to, oh no, we're definitely not going to be able to beat him, let's just run. I thought we had A, more armor, and B, a better sword. Apparently I was wrong on both counts there. Let me go get some water, and then let's head on down into one of our mines, and hopefully we can find a nice bit of lava. Actually, I know for a fact, don't we, that we've got a source of lava on the surface, not too far away from here. Whether or not it's still there and still fully intact is a different question, but you know what? Let's go try. Let's go see if we can't find a little bit of lava. Thank you to Shadow Morph for sleeping there. That's going to save me a world of pain from the mobs in the night. So we just do this like real quick. We should be able to get a fair bit of lava. And bearing in mind, we only need like, what, 10, 14? Yeah, we should be able to do this real easy. Hopefully, I mean, oh gosh. We also, I have to get back into the habit of shift right clicking here. Actually, no, I don't know if there's gonna be any, is there any lava underneath this? There is. Okay. I'm gonna like get rid of that real quick. Cause what I want to do is I want to not have to shift, and I want to break a 3 bar. Actually, can I do? No, okay. I was hoping that if I broke the cobblestone next to it, it would like trigger and break the obsidian as well. Unfortunately, that is not the case. But we'll get rid of you, and then if I do this, I should get 4 pieces of obsidian, I think. There we go. I was gonna say, it broke all 3 apart from the one that I actually broke. It's an odd system. I'm just thinking about charging up this drill real quick, because the whole reason that we're going to the nether is because I want to get a little bit, yeah, it's right over there. The whole reason we're going to the nether is that I want to get some nether quartz so we can make some fluix crystals so we can get that basic applied energetic system up and running. But if we don't have any charge in our drill, we're not going to be able to get any nether quartz whatsoever. So hopefully what we've got in here is enough, but we'll see. I'm hoping the stream's okay. I'm seeing conflicting views. Some people are saying it's muted, some people are saying it's bad, some people are saying just refresh. I think just refresh is good advice. Flip it in. Here we go. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a little while. Okay, so we're looking, this is an odd nether as well. We spawned right next to a fortress, which is actually fantastic, but it looks like we spawned in where somebody else spawned in, which is not unusual, but it does mean that we might have to do a little bit of searching to find some nether quartz that's not in the roof, because there is a ton of nether quartz in the roof there. That's fantastic. Also, the soul sand moves, which is not normally what happens here in the nether. We don't die in the nether. See, Toffee's got it bang on right there. We don't die in the nether. We don't die in the nether. We should have brought a sword to the nether. It's okay. It's okay. We don't die in the nether. We don't die in the nether. Okay. Okay. Don't confront the ghast. We don't need a ghast here just yet. No need to aggro on him. We don't have a sword. We do have a drill, but we want to save our drill because we need to get ourselves a little bit, just a little bit of nether quartz. We don't even need that much because we're only going for a really basic applied energetic system, just like the simplest of systems. We want a crafting terminal and then like maybe an ME drive cage and some ME drives, but at the very least we want like a crafting terminal and then a storage bus, right? So we can actually like access all of the stuff that's inside of our crate. There is like a 100% no nether quartz around here. There's also a fire chicken, which did just die. I don't know if that was a fire. Did it die? No, it's just, what is that? I see netherrack. A demon chicken? No, 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 no. I'm out of there. Get me out of there. I'm not fighting no demon chicken. Not today. Oh, I missed the slime sling? I know, right? It is pretty, it's been a while since we used the slime sling, actually. I do miss being able to do this. Oh, but I should really make sure we... Is that like a demon cow? What is this? Why? And there's like a little demon ghost? Are all ghost demons? No one knows. Get me out of here. No, get me out of here. You don't understand, game. You don't... Ooh. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. 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 No, 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 no. Come on. No. You saw nothing, chat. You saw nothing. We... Gosh dang it. Okay. So I guess we are doing this. You want to do this? I mean, he has the upper hand, quite literally. We went that way before, and that didn't end up too well. Let's do a quick one of these. Get rid of you, and then let's just, like, glide. Let's get out of here. You need a bodyguard? I'm fine, Shaggy. I should be fine, hopefully. As long as I don't fly through lava and or fight ghasts or get ambushed by demon chickens. But I see in the distance there what looks to be... Why is there a block of netherrack right there? Some nether quartz. Oh, here we go. Fantastic. That's all we need. We don't die in the nether. We do not die in the nether. We don't die in the nether. Okay, we've done this. Isaac, remember, never use the sling. I mean, like, that's probably good advice, to be fair, but I like the sling. It's so fun to use. I mean, it does put us in lava or in harm's way like 99.999% of the time, but still, it's a fun little gadget to use, you know? You can't turn away the sling. I mean, look at that. Fun for the whole family. Oh, all right. I need to get a little bit of glowstone as well. I don't think we need it just yet, but having it doesn't really hurt us. Also, yes, I know we don't have the excavator modifier just yet. Also, something that I'd like to work towards at some point so we can have our Tinker's tools and whatnot work with vein miner, aka ore excavation in this mod pack. When you use the slingshot, shoot yourself in the air and then use the glider. Yes, that is a good idea. It's just... Come on. Excuse me? Oh, there's a demon pig. I'm using the gas tears against the demon pig. Nope, didn't work that time. Come on. Come on. Where are you going? Why are you running away? Fight me. Fight me. You won't. I mean, you will, but you'll do it from a distance and make me chase you, even though I'm just here for... Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Get him! No, that didn't work. That didn't work. It was so close to working. Admit it, chat. You would have been impressed if that had have worked. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. Oh, come on. Okay. Sling slime time. Okay. We gotta get high again. We gotta get up high, and we gotta fly down and get this guy as we descend. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah? Yeah, you would have been impressed. I'm gonna make it happen. Is it as impressive the second time around? Like, definitely not. But at the same time, I'm gonna do it anyway, aren't I? Yeah. He's done it. Oh, no, what the heck? How did that not kill him? Oh, it's alright. I mean, I could just do this, right? There we go. Wow. The music. That was way more, like, grandiose than I expected it to be. Oh, my goodness. What did we complete? Destroy a ghast with a fireball. I mean, I don't feel like that's what I did. But at the same time, I will take that achievement. Return to sender. Excuse me? I need to watch that. I need to watch that back in like slow motion later on to see if I did actually like how I defeated a ghast with a fireball, because that is not like how I saw that at all on my end. But I'm not going to complain. That's fine by me. Flipping egg. All right, fantastic. You're the fireball? There you go. The fireball was inside me all along. It makes sense now. Project Ozone 3 Lite is out for 1.10. Do you mean Project... Yeah, I've seen Project Ozone. There's another one? Oh, no. It's a Blaze. Okay. Yeah, I've seen Project Ozone Light. It's been out for, is this the pig again? It's the demon pig. Project Ozone Light has been out, oh gosh, that demon cow sounds horrific. It's been out for a little while now. I'm mostly just holding off for, like, the fully fledged Project Ozone 3, which will hopefully be out sometime in the next, million years, according to, the Cazador Sniper and the Project Ozone 3 dev team. So, I mean, holding out hope, living on a prayer that one day that'll happen. All right, I think a stack and a bit is probably more than enough here. So let's head on back. Fantas_PT says, hello, GamingOnCaffeine. Hi, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could join us. All right, so we should now, if the game doesn't crash on me, please. Oh, wow. What? Why? Oh, the game crashed. Chat, we're back. Oh, my goodness. For those of you who are just joining us, for the last, 20 minutes, we have been crashing repeatedly because of an item that didn't want to render incorrectly. But now it's not doing it. Crash when you do /home next. Yeah, so I'll probably not in this stream do another teleport, because I think it's probably one of these like items, maybe the drill from actual editions, maybe even the hang glider. It's probably one of those that's causing the crash whenever we TP home. So I'm thinking just don't teleport and it won't have to try and load it in again like that. And we should probably be fine, which is real nice. So now that that's done and taken care of, I want to set up a very basic applied energistic system. Now to do that, we need to get ourselves a bunch of Fluix crystals, and to get Fluix crystals, we need nether quartz, redstone, and charged Certus quartz. Now, to get charged Certus quartz, we can either mine it or we need to make a charger. Now, thankfully, we've got one piece of charged Certus quartz right here, and I'm fairly certain you get 2 Fluix crystals for every one. Yeah, you get 2 Fluix crystals for every 1 redstone, nether quartz, and charged Certus quartz. And so I think we should have here just enough to get us on track. And do we have that much Certus quartz that we can charge? Maybe? Please? Let's have a look here. Certus. Maybe not. We have no Certus quartz? Oh, no, we got 7 Certus quartz. Okay, that's maybe still not quite enough, but we might be able to get, started here. So, do we have an unlimited water source right next to our sugarcane? We do. So, if I go boom, boom, and boom, we should get ourselves a couple of Fluix crystals, like so. And then we could take those, craft them up with a little bit of iron, and we should get our first charger, which is quite nice. And I'm fairly certain, if I am not mistaken, that we can use our redstone flux to power the charger. I don't think that it requires a source of AE. I don't think it needs an energy converter, but we're about to find out. We're going to whack you down, I guess, probably, down under here in this horrible mess of a system that we have. Can I make, a staircase to this? Because I really don't like the system that we have right now. Every time I want to get down here, I have to dig down and then build a thing that goes back up. So if I do this instead, yeah, that's going to be so much easier. And then if we just do I think it has to connect either at the top or the bottom. So maybe like that. And then it's it's not at all the place where I want it to be. I'm not going to lie. It's in exactly the opposite place to where I want it to be. Also, none of this stuff is online. All right, well, okay. This needs work, okay? This is very clearly not working right now. Also, let me get rid of this. Let me check something here. You can use the crystal growth chamber from A2 stuff to make Fluix as well, just FYI. Awesome for automation, really. Or make the Fluix seeds? Can you replicate these though? Is that... Oh yeah, I guess so. If you make a grindstone, you can grind 1 Fluix crystal into 1 Fluix dust and then use 1 Fluix dust to make 2 Fluix seeds to get 2 Fluix crystals, right? So if we got ourselves, that means we don't have to go mining, which is quite nice. It means we can kind of automate it from on the surface, which is quite cool. Do we have anywhere near what it takes? I love this. This looks cool. To make a crystal growth chamber is the question then. So to make it, we need not really, I think is the answer to that. Maybe. So, crushed quartz. Is that nether quartz? Yes. So we might be able to do that actually. If we make the quartz glass using nether quartz, and we make, obviously we've got the iron, we would need 4 Fluix crystals, which I think we can definitely do, and then 2 of these ME glass fiber cable, which requires, yeah, I think we could probably make a crystal growth chamber. Obviously, I'd like to make more than one crystal growth chamber, but I think for the time being, that shouldn't be too hard. So, first things first, I guess, is let me take off my slime boots because I'm fed up of bouncing around everywhere, and I don't want to take them off because at the same time, I know that the next time I fall, I'll want to have them on, and then I won't have them on, and I'll take fall damage, and it'll just be a whole thing. But at the same time, I'm fed up with bouncing everywhere. So let me get rid of like some more of this trash. Let me put on my iron boots, and let us get all 7 of these. So for now, I think I'll do like 4 maybe. Remembering that we do have to make a grindstone as well, and to make a grindstone, we need 3. I thought you could use nether quartz for that. Maybe not. Also, follow-up question: do we have any aluminum? We do. So if we take 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and 1 of you. Was it the other way around? No, that's right. And then we do this, and this, aluminum gear, and we're just missing stone, which I thought we might have smelted, but apparently not. That's fine. We'll smelt up some cobblestone real quick here. Flipping it. Nom nom nom, that is a good shout. I do need to eat some food here. Hopefully this lunchbox, I keep blaming the lunchbox, but I don't think the lunchbox is actually doing anything wrong. It seems to be completely fine in terms of like lag and crashes. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. We do need to refill it at some point though, because it is getting a little bit on the empty side. All the stuff for Fluix crystals into the chamber instead of a puddle, you get the same thing. Really? Are you talking about the crystal growth chamber from 82 stuff? Or stuffs? Is it stuffs? No, it's stuff. This one here, because to make this, we do need a lot of crystal growth accelerators, though. So that one's a little bit further, like maybe a little bit more out of reach, although I don't think it's necessarily impossible for us to craft. Either way, let me get a quick grindstone here. We're also, of course, going to need some cobblestone, as well as at least 4 wood there, so we can make ourselves the grinder, like the actual handle. What is it called now? Is it called the handle? If I do this, the wooden crank, that's what it's called. So we'll whack down this guy for now, I reckon like right about there, whack that in like so, and then we should be able to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those in, and then start what I like to refer to as the most entertaining part of the mod pack, you know, watching somebody use a wooden crank and just grind away in the grindstone. It's really the most exhilarating like viewing experience. It's what I would consider to be the peak, you know, the pinnacle of what you can watch on Twitch right now. This is it right here. You're watching it. You're experiencing it live in front of your very eyes. Yes, I'm talking about the crystal growth chamber. Okay. We'll look toward. Oh gosh, yep. That means we're done. We'll look towards making it at some point in the future. For now, though, I think we will just focus on getting a couple of normal crystal growth accelerators. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we get some quartz glass. So let's look back again at the crystal growth chamber. By that I mean accelerator. So we need a few of these. Let's go charge some Certus quartz crystals. Nothing better than watching somebody crank their wood on Twitch. I know, right? Cedric Monroe says amazing. I know, right? It is. It's quite the spectacle. Okay, so I want to put that in there, and then we need to be able to. You know what? Hold on. I'm just gonna take this cable away for now. There's no need for it to be there right now. I don't think the system's actually working. So we'll do that. We're probably gonna have to put like our own fuel into the steam dynamo here, which completely defeats the whole point of actually using the automated tree farm for fuel. But you know, for now, it's a work in progress. It needs fixing. For now, at least, we'll just take some dark oak planks and we'll whack those in the steam dynamo, and it should start to charge those Certus quartz crystals. Okay, not that. I want to do this, and I want to do that. And then hopefully... Does it need to reach 3,200 redstone flux on the left there? Maybe? It felt like it used to be random, but I could be wrong. It could be that it always like charges as soon as it hits 3.2 thousand redstone flux. I guess we're about to find out. I should probably like really just split the darkwood planks here into both steam dynamos to get power faster. No, so it gets to 3.2 and then it's random. Then it takes like a random amount of time to get to where it needs to go. No, it's a random chance if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I mean, again, another key feature of applied energistics right here. The really, like, intriguing and high-octane action that is watching the charger just waiting. There we go. For the Certus Quartz to turn into charged Certus Quartz. It's a thrill you can't find anywhere else on Twitch. You know, you stare directly into the soul of the Certus Quartz crystal. You know, you look at what makes it, the fabric of its very reality, and then you just, you know, you question life and whether or not you should be watching a man charging a crystal very, very slowly. There we go. It feels like it's maybe getting faster. We've only got one more to go here. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the first one did feel like it took way longer than the rest of them. Anyway, now that we've got ourselves... Oh, thank you to whoever gave me these, but I'm not going to use them because I do want to be... I would go mine them. I'll go put them in the chest over here. I saw somebody in the Twitch chat ask me if I wanted these. Thank you, whoever it was. But at the same time, as always, I like to get stuff on my own, even if I'm the slowest person in the world. So I'll whack them in there for now. I might go and cheat those at some point, but if I wanted them, I'd go mining. You know, I'd go mine for some. Right now, I'm trying to get Fluix crystals by like not going mining because I'm lazy. And so what I want to do is I want to go around to my puddle again real quick, drop all 4 of these in like so. Make sure I'm not in here because I don't want to pick those back up. And then if we do not like that, if we do this, this, and this, and then also this, so we don't hear the flipping rain, we should get quite a few of these. At which point, I'm fairly certain that we have everything we need to actually go ahead and make our first... Is this done? No. It's not done at all. Because I got all of my stuff back. Okay. Let's try that, like, one more time. But once we got these, we should be able to get our first crystal growth accelerator. There we go. So we'll take all those. We've got 8. So we need to craft one of those into a block like so. And I think we only need 2 more in order to get all of the ME glass fiber cable. So I think we should have pretty much everything here. So crystal growth accelerator. I am looking for you, and then you just need crushed quartz and glass. Okay. So let's put 3 back in there. We should have, I think, more glass in one of our chests. We do indeed. So we can take that out. Get that ready for in a second when we need that. And then also, I guess, craft up some more sticks real quick. Do we have the wood? We do. Actually, do we have sticks lying around? We've got 3 there. We should probably use the ones that are just taking up random inventory space. Although I think that's probably all of them, which is fine. So let's do this, and then quickly do something like this. I can't craft it here. Like that. And then try and grind again, but this time without breaking the machine. Would be optimal. It seems to be a lot faster than I remember it being. I felt like it used to take quite a long time to grind this stuff. It does stop. I'm not quite sure when it stops. So we've got 1 more left to go here. We've like 1, 2, 3 and stop. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm onto this now. I'm onto this. So if we go boom, boom, and boom, we get ourselves a quartz fiber. We can then craft that with our Fluix crystal to get the ME glass cable. And then if we do something like this, like this, like this, and like... Actually, we could probably go as far as to make 2 of these. We don't have quite enough Fluix crystal, but on everything else, we're almost at the point where we can make a second crystal growth chamber, which is quite nice. We'll do that. Nice. We also do need these crystal growth accelerators, by the way, to make the ME crafting terminal, because if we look up the recipe here for the ME crafting terminal, you'll see that we do in fact need to get ourselves a calculation processor, and the calculation processor does require a pure Certus quartz crystal, and the only way to make that is by dropping Certus quartz seeds into a puddle. And without the crystal growth accelerators, it takes like 3 hours or something ridiculous to actually craft those, whereas with the crystal growth accelerators, it is significantly quicker, which is nice always. So let me get rid of you and you for now. Try and clear up a little bit of space. Also, we got a ton of zirconium. Wait, or zirconium? Zirconium. I have no idea. We got a ton of that stuff, which we got as like a byproduct for breaking the netherrack for whatever reason. It must just be like added by a different mod that I haven't played with yet, which is fine. So we want you there, and then we're just missing literally 1 more set. And now that I think about it, really, we could just take 1 more of our Certus quartz crystals, which I have lost Let me have a look here. Certus, where are my crystals? Am I blind? Chat, don't answer that. Did we not have, I put in a furnace by accident? I'm sure we had like one more. We had like 3 more, right? Crystal. Nether quartz. White crystal shard. Resonating crystal. Am I blind? You're pretty fast at grinding on that crank. I know, right? Thank you. Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Did we have some? I guess not. Okay. Well, in that case, all right. Let us throw. Someone said, Cedric Monroe says yes. Is that yes, I'm blind, or yes, we had some? I'm sure we had some. In that case, I guess what we should do is I should grind up both of these. I put both these in here, and then I do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3? No. The method of 3 doesn't quite work, but it almost worked. And then I think we just craft this with sand, right, in order to make the seeds? Yeah, so we need 2 sand, which I think we should have at least in one of these. Really, no sand. All right. That makes sense, actually. We were kind of short on glass for the longest time, weren't we? So not having sand doesn't really surprise me too much. Let's not forget here that we're not going to do /home when we get down here, because otherwise, oh gosh, the frames. Oh, someone's base is over there, that's why. You passed some in the second chest? Did I? Some Certus quartz crystals? Okay, don't /home, Isaac, because your game will crash. Middle of the second chest. All right, I'll go check in a second. I'll check. Am I blind? Like, no. If there was some in this chest, I'm going to be so mad at myself for being the blindest man alive. I'm sure that we didn't pass any. At least I feel like we didn't. Let me go check. Let me go and check. Turning the seeds into pure Fluix crystals takes a few hours without a full set of accelerators, aka our chamber. Yeah, that's my plan. I want to get like a few more crystal growth accelerators. I thought they were in the middle of a chest. Like, we got prismarine crystals right there. Let me see here. Crystal. Let me type in quartz. Middle of the second chest. So not this one, this one. There's nether quartz up here. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for Certus quartz, which I could have sworn we had, like right here. Let me organize real quick. No? I'm taking like a step back. I'm not blind. We don't have any. Although I know we do have some because we had like 6 or 7. I used 3. The crystal growth accelerators require 82 power, so you need the energy acceptor. Yes, this is also true. And now to make an energy acceptor, do we have what it takes? We'd 1 Fluix crystal. So I could do with these freaking Certus quartz that I thought I had, but apparently I'm just blind and don't have. Okay, well, in that case then, let me head on back over here. I really thought I had some there. I really did. You can see the tree farm starting to work again, which is always nice now that the power is actually back online. Okay, you know what? You saw nothing, chat, okay? You saw nothing. Nothing happened here. Nothing happened. All right, we got extra charged Certus quartz crystal. I'm not quite sure. Have you looked in your crank? I don't think it's in the crank. I will take another look though in a second. Boom. With one of you and one of you. Should get us that 1 extra Fluix crystal that we need to make the energy acceptor. Now the question becomes, what is the timeline for seeds in applied energistics? Because I think it's like, what is the timeline I should say for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for accelerators? How much does one accelerator increase the time it takes or decrease the time it takes for a seed to grow? Is my question. Let me see here. I'm just going to quickly Google AE2 seed times. Okay, so no accelerator, several hours. 1 accelerator, 12 minutes. 2 accelerators, 5 minutes. 3 accelerators, 3 minutes. 4 accelerators, 2 minutes. 5 accelerators, 1 minute. And 6 accelerators, 58 seconds. So just having the 1 does bring it down from multiple hours to 12 minutes. 12 minutes is still quite a long time. Like, significantly faster. And it's probably the biggest jump on that list, you know, going from several hours down to 12 minutes. But it's still, we could do with at least 2 to make it quite quick. So we only need 5 dust here, so we can make a second lot of glass. I want to make another set of quartz glass like so. That should allow us to then make the energy acceptor, and then that in turn should allow us to turn these fluix crystal seeds into actual fluix crystals. Now, of course, as time goes on, this will kind of get exponential, because once we've turned these 4 seeds into crystals, we'll get 8 crystals. Oh, no, we'll get 4 crystals from this, and then we can turn those 4 crystals into 8 seeds, and then turn those 8 seeds into 16 crystals, into 8 crystals, and then into 16 seeds, and etc., so on and so forth. And so I might as well actually turn this last one as well into fluix dust, so we can craft up a 6th seed, like so. And yeah, so it will get exponential. We will end up with a lot of seeds eventually, but the first like couple of loops around here are not going to be quite as fast. So, as mentioned before, A, we should probably put torches down here because it is way too dark. Let me light this freaking place up. But B, we should definitely also have this connected up to power, because we have to have the energy acceptor, which again, for now, I'm just going to get rid of this line. I'll redo the automation that we kind of almost had a little later on down the line. And for now, what we'll do is we'll put you like right there. We will put a new water area like here, and then around it we'll have our crystal growth accelerators like that. Now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter how you place those. I think they should work just fine no matter what. Like, I think this is okay. You do have to put the ME glass cable into either the top or bottom. I don't think you could put it into the side, but again, could be wrong on that. And so if I do this, this guy is offline. Probably due to lack of power? Yes, 100% due to lack of power. And so, what I'm also going to do, we should really, like, we set up this whole tree farm and all of these steam dynamos to try and automate the power process, but instead, it's really not helping us at all. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of, I guess we can just pause that for now, and then also disconnect this so the power only goes here. I don't want the planter and the harvester chewing up all of the power. So if we do this and that, this guy should come online any second now, because that should start to receive power. Yes, it is online. And then we can go ahead and drop all 6 of those into there, like so. And that should, in theory, in 12 minutes-ish, give us some fluix crystals. Pretty cool. So, and then once we've got those, we'll make some more crystal growth chambers, or crystal growth accelerators even, and hopefully eventually make a crystal growth chamber. But let us come back over here. Let us grab both of our sticky pistons, because I think we now might have what it takes to make the inscriber. No, we need 1. Oh, we should have saved the one that we had for this moment. Oh, okay. I think it's fine, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, get out of here. Really shouldn't be fighting with my drill. I thought we had a Certus quartz ore around here somewhere. I know we've got that big old chest full of the stuff by our island, but I'd really like to play this as straight as possible. I want to try and find it on my own. Let me see here. Certus quartz. Where do you find Certus quartz ore in the world? Kind of a little higher up. It's not going to be this low down, I don't think. We're at Y level 41. I guess we could find it here, but we're more likely to find it a little higher up. So we didn't get any freaking Certus quartz, which is just 10 out of 10. It's just brilliant. I really wish we did. We should really work, though, towards getting some form of automated mining, right? And we talked about this a little bit in previous streams. There are multiple forms of automated mining that we can go for in this pack, but all of them seem to require the vertical digger, because the pack, whilst the kitchen sink pack does have a little bit of progression kind of baked into it. For example, if I press U on the vertical digger, you'll see that in order to make, for example, the digital miner or the builder, which you can make into a quarry using a quarry card, these both require the vertical digger before you can make them. I'm not quite sure about the quarry from Extra Utilities 2. I think this one might be just turned off altogether. Yeah, disabled due to lag/performance impact. So, of the good kind of automatable miners that we have, all of them have to go through the vertical digger. Now, to get the vertical digger, we need a empowered void crystal block. And to get that, we, of course, need to set up an empowerer and some display stands, which we do not have right now. And thinking about it, how much redstone flux does that take? Does it tell us? No. I'm assuming not a lot. Hopefully. But what we should really do before that happens, though, is get our, like, tree farm here actually running smoothly, like running how it should be running. So, question time, what is up with our freaking tree farm? Is the stream frozen? Yeah, try refreshing if it's frozen. It shouldn't be. I haven't dropped any frames since we restarted earlier, so it should all be fine. We need to get power to our gatherer, and then it's set to withdraw oak, right? Yeah. We also could do with, like, crafting that oak, or even smelting that oak before it goes into the dynamos here. So, let me do... I think we just mostly have to get this kick started. I think right now it's just, it doesn't have enough power to kind of get it going. I think once we get it going, it should be hopefully quite self-sustaining, although I'm not quite sure about the power requirements of the new, industrial foregoing stuff, and so it might take more... Excuse me, where did my dog go? The other side of the... Fine. So it might take a little bit more power than I'm used to, but we're going to have to just kind of play around with it and see. So if I do this... excuse me? Is that where I put that? If I do this and then go and quickly grab some wood, which I probably should have got on the first trek, actually, thinking about it. But if we go and get some wood, we kind of kick this thing into gear. Once it's gotten past all of the leaves and cut down all of those and got all like the apples and whatnot, it will hopefully then start to chop down the wood and then pump that wood back around into the steam dynamos, hopefully getting us a nice consistent source of power that we don't have to keep kind of micromanaging like we are right now. So we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll put you in there. And hopefully, we'll also do, I guess, this, and this to hook all this back up. And we should probably, like, disconnect that. I don't know if wood can go in the charger, so it's not really probably an issue, but either way. Someone's waypointed me, maybe? Or something I should go to. I don't want to teleport anywhere, because I think my game might crash if I do that. The white cord is a bit off. I'm flying above it. Excuse me? Oh, yeah, look, hey. He's right there. In the sky, looking at my base. But yes, we're getting oak saplings and oak wood. That oak wood should then, in theory, get pumped around. Now, right now, it's probably not going to get pumped around because it has nowhere to go, would be my assumption. But if I take out this dark oak and then also get my freaking sticky piston back, I would assume that all of that oak then gets pumped around into the system. Yes, it is being pumped, and hopefully we will see it in here. Now, these are pretty slow, and obviously I would like to upgrade these like as soon as possible to make faster item ducts, but for now at least, I think these should work out just fine. Oh, so one problem we did have is that we're not taking out... First of all, we should make, I think, some storage drawers and set up a bit of a buffer for this, because you can see right now that the plant gatherer is kind of backing up with oak wood, which is not at all what we want. And also, we need another line of item ducts to actually pump the saplings back around into the plant sower, so that all of the system kind of resets, right? So all the trees will get planted and grow again. So, first things first, let us get some wood. We've got a ton of oak wood now, which is great. Let us get a bunch of chests, like so. And then if we do something like this, and I believe we've got storage drawers installed. We do indeed. We'll go ahead and for now take 3 of those, and we'll pump all of the logs, all of the saplings, and all the apples into their respective drawers. And I guess we'll probably do that like down underneath, I reckon. Do we have any... Oh, hey, everybody. Do we have any spare servers is a good question that I think I know the answer to. The answer is usually... Of course you don't, Isaac, you big old turkey. You didn't make them because you were lazy in the past. And this is where future Isaac gets angry at past Isaac for being such a lazy good for nothing. All right. I thought we started some glass. But again, I'm making the mistakes now of just like dropping my stuff randomly. I just put a couple of things into the ingot drawer over here, which definitely should not have gone in the ingot drawer. But nevertheless, I keep doing it. So let's go and do this. And then we should be able to make a couple of servers. Really... we only need 2, so I'll take 2 of those. Don't want to waste any of that precious iron and redstone that we've got. If you play on 32-bit, the default RAM needed is like 1.5 gigs. I don't think that you're going to be able to play this mod pack with 1.5 gigs, although I'm not an expert, so, you know, don't take my word for it. I guess, do we have like... I'm just going to throw this on the floor for now. But we'll come back to that. I'll come back to that in a second, chat, okay? We need to clear out an area here. Do I have a shovel? Really, I've got an axe. I've got 2 axes, a pickaxe, and a drill, but I don't have a gosh darn shovel. All right. 4 gigs should be fine for this pack. I mean, you could try. I think a lot of 1.12 packs recommend 6 gigabytes, but you know, it's your mileage may vary. Give it a go. See what works, I guess. So put these down just to get them out of my inventory, and then I'll do this. And I guess for now, yeah, for now we can do. Oh, gosh dang it! I should put these pistons away. I keep putting them down by accident. But if I do this and I do this, and then we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Nice. And so I want to put. I guess apples can go in this slot. I definitely want oak saplings on the end slot here, and then I want oak wood in the middle slot. So I think that should work out just fine. Yeah, it looked like it was stuck for a second, maybe in 1.12. No, I thought it would have put those in. Is that working? It is working. I think. Again, very slowly. Also, we could do with making the key for this so that the drawers are actually locked. Do we have what it takes to make this key? I think we might. Yeah, I think we 100% have what it takes. Just to make sure that we don't end up in a situation where all of the wood gets used for fuel and then, like, the wood drawer gets filled up with, like, saplings of apples and the whole system just kind of gets backed up. So, let us see here. I'm fairly certain we've got at least 3 golden ingots. Wow, we're cutting it pretty close. Do we have, like, 1 golden nugget? Yes, we do. Okay, because I'm fairly certain, yeah, we should 1 gold nugget, 2 golden ingots, and then a storage drawer surrounded by sticks. So, let's do 2 of these, like that. Do I not still have? Also, I really don't like that it puts stuff in the furnace like that. It annoys the heck out of me. Do we have? I thought we had. Yes, we do have. I was gonna say I thought we had some more chests. We do. So let us do this and this. My inventory is such a mess. I desperately need an applied energistic system to get me out of this mess that I've made. And then boom, and finally, where is my golden nugget? It's right there. Kaboom. Nice. Okay, so now we can go unlock those. Did I make 2? I had 1. Did someone give me 1? I didn't have 1, right? What is this? I mean, all right. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll take it. What the? So at first I thought this might have been a glitch to where it didn't show the tree, but I think what's happened here is that this thing over here, the plant gatherer, I think has gathered the whole tree but left the apples. And so what I'm really hoping what I'm really hoping happens here is that these apples just keep growing without actually, like, requiring a tree. That would be fantastic. Actually fantastic. So this is not working right now, but that's because we need to, first of all, lock all of these. Basically what that does, for those who don't know, it means that once you take all of the items out, so right now there are no apples in here, but it's still locked to apples, so nothing else can get in there. And so now that that is done, I want to do something like this, I guess, so that I can actually pull out the wood over and into the dynamos, like that. And then we also want to do a similar thing, but with the plant sower. So first of all, let me go check real quick. Do we have a freaking... What I need to do is I need to charge my drill up and I need to make a big old room downstairs because right now I've got no room to move about. But also, I need to get myself a shovel, which I'm fairly certain we should have, right? Shovel. Yes, we got a very basic stone shovel, but a shovel nonetheless. I reckon I didn't make a better one because my drill also acts as a shovel. But hey, it's fine. Check the recipe, maybe it makes 2 by default. I don't think it does, but maybe not. Diesel generator, Isaac, it's the best power gen in all mod packs. Are you talking about the one from Immersive Engineering? I mean, I guess we could. Also, this is, you know, this is so bad. Let me, like, I'm just gonna get rid of this for now so I can get through. Okay, and then we need to kind of dig out this area here, and I'm just gonna run. We're going to have to get some more item conduits as well. But I'm going to run a line that goes from there, extracts out, and then runs along like that all the way across and over to the plant sower, right? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. GamingOnCaffeine, can you look if there is a hopping bonsai pot? Bonsai? No, I don't think so. I really like the hopping bonsai pots. The bonsai pots in Modern Skyblock 2 are fantastic. They are actually... maybe a little bit overpowered, if anything, but they're great. I love them. I really would like that to go into the bottom, but at the same time, I guess I'm gonna have to just deal with it going into the side and us having like a bit of a wasted space here. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's go and craft up a bunch more item conduits so we can actually get this show on the road and have this fully automated. Hey, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? You missed crashing, Fluix crystals, a lot of crashing, us trying to make an applied energy system, us not dying in the Nether, which, you know, went as it usually does. And then I think it pretty much caught up. There was a fair bit of crashing, was kind of just the key takeaway. Do we have lead? I'm fairly certain I saw some lead in here. I did, yeah. There we go. So I'm pretty sure that this, oh, we don't need silver, we need tin. Do we have any tin? Is this tin? That's osmium. This is what you get when you go, this is tin. This is what you get when you go backwards and forwards between different mod packs and different resource packs. You just get confused. You get bamboozled by all the different ingots that look all different. You missed Isaac juggling 5 small kittens while drinking a beer no-handed. Yeah, that's it. Mr. Zombie hit it right on the nose there. You missed everything. You missed the best stream that I've ever done. Okay, so we'll run that over like that. That should start to extract those and put them back, hopefully, in the planter. I should probably go and press play on this. I don't know if it can accept items when it's not in like working mode or not, but I still see 32 in here, which is not what I want to see. Also, it's not extracting from there anymore, or maybe it is. It's just doing like wood first. So it is pulling stuff out there. It's taken 16. Those 16 should end up in here. And to see that in action, first of all, are these done? They are. Beautiful. First of all, those are done. We'll make some more of those in a second. But also, is this working? I want to see saplings getting planted in real time. Turn on the server. I'm pretty sure it is turned on because it pulled 16 out. I think I turned it on. Still love those, by the way. I'm pretty sure I turned it on. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 saplings down. Okay. It's working. Okay, it's definitely working. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. That's fine. Let's put this all back like that. I'm fairly certain. Oh my goodness, Isaac, this is a mess. An actual catastrophe mess. Yes, it is turned on. Great. Okay. Flipping heck. So, the tree farm, I think, is actually fully working. It's planting the saplings, which is good. I mean, it's doing it somewhat slowly, although I guess it might speed up now that it's actually getting the saplings. Is this actually outputting the saplings? You know what? We can give it a bit of a heads up here. You know, if we just do, like, are these in my freaking shield slot? They are as well. Anyway, we'll do that. Let's go start planting those, which is great. Again, we'll give it just a quick bit of a nudge there. We should really get a faster server and also get, like, faster item ducts. But for now, it's fine. Pipe maze? I know, right? The harvested server. Excuse me? Like this one here? Like this guy? This one's also set to extract, and so I think, again, it is working fine. I think it's just slow. Like, real slow. But anyway, I want to get the inscriber, right? We can finally get rid of these gosh dang sticky pistons out of our inventory. If we do this, and I believe, not that, this. There we go. He's done it. He has done it. A freaking inscriber has been made. Now, again, I'm fairly certain that the inscriber can't... These are actually growing again. I love it. I actually love it. I'm fairly certain the inscriber can work without the energy acceptor. And so I think if we just put it on this line, it should work out just fine. Rhyme not intended there. We do desperately... You know what? No. I'm not playing this game. I'm not moving all of my stuff down underneath the tree farm to get it to work. We're coming back. We're going to make some leadstone energy conduits, and we're going to run the power into our base, because I don't want to have to keep picking my stuff up and then walking down underneath the gosh darn tree farm in order to craft anything. It's ludicrous. It's so ridiculous. It's unnecessary. Oh, okay. Let's get some lead. Don't need the item conduits right now. What we need is some leadstone flux ducts. Here we go. Boom and boom. Okay, this, a lot of glass, a lot of redstone, but it should be more than enough to get us where we need to go. Oh, yes, of course. The server was fitted for wood only. Thank you. Turn off the whitelist. Let it pull out everything. There we go. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. That makes a lot more sense. GamingOnCaffeine, the mechanism power cables are awesomer as they can convert RF to EU as well. How expensive are they? Is the question. The answer is not too expensive. I guess, I mean, they're a little expensive, but steel, I guess, can be made in the, whatchamacallit, can't it? The, oh, how have I forgotten the name of this thing? The machine, the metallurgical infuser, that's the one. They can be made in the metallurgical infuser, which makes them a little easier to do. In modern skyblock, if you have blocks above a snowman, it won't melt, FYI. Are you sure about that? Like, I was led to believe, I guess, by people and also the internet, that because we're in a desert biome, it will melt no matter what, even if we put snow on top of it. I thought it would still just melt anyway. Is that, could someone like confirm or deny this? Do snowmen die in desert biomes no matter what? Or if you put a roof above them, will they continue to survive and thrive? So I guess actually we could probably just go, no, we can't. We gotta go down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Again, you know, we got a bit of like dial wire going on here, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You know, it's what makes a house a home. So we'll run this like across here. I'll probably fill in some grass here to cover all this up, but I basically just want to run it to over here is the idea. I want it over there eventually. Confirmed and denied. Nice. That's extremely helpful. In desert, it melts no matter what. Well, the roof protects it from rain, but the desert will kill it. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought it would die in the desert, like, no matter what. Which is a shame. It means we have to go to another biome before we can actually get a snowman to live. But, oh well. Okay, let's, like, fill all this in. Just so it looks a little nice, so it's a little hidden. Also, we should probably, like, just, you know, we'll do like this. There, like that. Sure. Okay. That's all nicely filled in. Looks okay. Power is almost being sent to this. All we have to do is grab our stone axe, do something a little bit like that, and when the light kicks in, which will be any second now, there we go. Wow, that's real bad. Look at that. We got power going to our atomic reconstructor. And also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, what I should be able to do is take my inscriber. Did I put that down somewhere? Or did I put it away? Or am I blind again? It's there. Okay. Take my inscriber, whack that down right about here, and I'm fairly certain that should give it power. It does. You can see there in the top left, it's now got 3.2 out of 3.2 kilo redstone flux. Flippin' egg. Chat, we have done it. What is TPS of the server? That's a good question. Forge TPS 16.399. Not terrible, but obviously not perfect. That would be 20. But there we go. We got an inscriber, flipping heck. We got ourselves some flux crystals. We can use those to make more flux crystals, and we can also use this now to actually make some freaking applied energistics stuff, and hopefully in the next stream get ourselves a basic applied energistics system. I am, however, going to have to wrap this up pretty soon here because I am scheduled to record some Modern Skyblock with Nick in like 15 minutes, and I need to go and get a sandwich.